International Incident presents Educational Storytime Adventures, reading books to learn about different topics. Have a topic you'd like to learn about? Let International Incident know. International Incident reads a new Educational Storytime Adventure story each Wednesday, along with 2 to 3 other stories weekly. Subscribe to be alerted.
Hey everyone, welcome to another weekly edition of Educational Storytime Adventures. This week we're learning all about flamingos. The book today is from the Library of Awesome Animals, Flamingo, written by Rachel Rose. Awesome flamingos. Splish, splash. A group of bright pink flamingos walks gracefully through shallow water. With their large bodies and colorful feathers, flamingos are awesome. The name flamingo comes from the Spanish and Portuguese word meaning flame-colored. Pretty in pink. There are 6 species of flamingos, and all are known for their stunning appearance. These beautiful birds have bright pink, orange, or red feathers covering most of their bodies. Their long necks curve into an S shape, and their heads have large downward-pointing beaks. Flamingos complete their iconic look with tall, stick-like legs and webbed feet. Flamingos often stand on one leg. They even sleep that way. Shallow water homes. Flamingos can be found in warm areas of the Americas, Europe, Africa, and Asia. They spend a lot of their time in shallow bodies of water, such as lakes and lagoons. Their long legs allow them to wade into slightly deeper water while keeping most of their feathered bodies dry. Most flamingos live around water that is too salty for many other animals to survive. Run, flap, fly. How do such big birds fly? They begin with a running start. Flamingos use their webbed feet to run on top of the water while they flap their long wings. Once they've gained enough speed, they take off. The birds can travel as far as 370 miles, 600 kilometers, in a single flight and can reach speeds of up to 35 miles per hour, 55 kilometers per hour. The wingspan of a flamingo can reach up to 5 feet across, 1.5 meters. Better together. Flamingos are social birds. They travel and rest in large groups called flamboyances. Each group can have hundreds or even thousands of birds. Honk honk. A flamboyance can be quite noisy. The birds communicate with one another by honking, grunting, and growling. Some sounds warn of danger, while others let the flock know where there is food. The largest flock of flamingos lives in Africa. It is made up of about 2 million flamingos. Dining in. A flamingo doesn't have to go far to find food. It eats mostly shrimp and algae from its watery home. First, a flamingo stamps its feet to stir up the mud. Then, the bird plunges its head upside down in the water. Small, comb-like parts inside its beak filter out water and dirt, so the bird is left with just a tasty meal. Yum. Flamingos get their bright color from pigments found in the food they eat. Danger. While these colorful beauties have few predators, they sometimes need to watch out for big snakes and large cats. But sadly, the biggest danger to flamingo comes from humans. Some people take flamingo eggs to eat or sell. Others destroy the birds' habitats to make space for new buildings and roads. Luckily, there are groups working to protect flamingos and their homes. The making of salt on one island in the Bahamas has created more shallow salty water for flamingos to live in. Dance moves. When it's time to mate, it's time to dance. Hundreds of flamingos get close and move together. This helps the birds find a partner. After a few weeks of dancing, the flamingos pair off and build nests. Female flamingos usually lay one egg at a time. Then, the parents take turns sitting on the egg to keep it warm. Flamingos use their beaks to build up mud nests that can be up to 2 feet tall, 0.6 of a meter. Good parents, cute babies. About 30 days later, the baby hatches from the egg. The proud parents feed the little gray chicks something called crop milk. They make this red liquid in their throats. After a few weeks of drinking crop milk, the baby is ready to find food on its own. It takes a few years and a lot of pigment-filled food for a young flamingo's feathers to turn beautiful shades of pink. Flamingos can live for more than 40 years, which makes them some of the longest living birds. Information Station. Flamingos are awesome. Let's learn even more about them. Kind of animal. Flamingos are birds. Like all birds, they are warm-blooded, are covered in feathers, and have wings. More flamingos. The greater flamingo is the largest species of flamingo. It is the species with some of the brightest colors, too. Size. Flamingos can be up to 5 feet tall, 1.5 meters. That's taller than a small car. Flamingos around the world. In this world map here, in the yellow, is where flamingos live. Now let's go over a glossary of terms we learned in this book. Algae. Tiny plant-like living things often found in lakes, ponds, and other bodies of water. Communicate means to share information between two or more things. Female. A flamingo that can lay an egg. Filter. To remove unwanted materials by passing them through something. Habitats. Places in nature where plants and animals normally live. Hatches. Breaks out of an egg. Mate. To come together to have young. Pigments. Substances that give things color. Predators. Animals that hunt and eat other animals. Shallow. Not deep. Species. Groups that animals are divided into according to similar characteristics. Wade. To walk through shallow water or mud. The end.
Thank you for watching. Would love your support of the storytelling by liking and subscribing to the International Incident channel. Interested to hear your comments about the book, or let me know your favorite part. Look for another Educational Storytime Adventures video from International Incident each week on Wednesday. Have a topic you'd like to learn about? Let International Incident know.